Hi, so I'm making this short video on educational topic today. As an SNC coach, I'm learning new things which would actually be the stepping stones for the exercises for the protocols which I'm making. Today is 16th July, 12:20 or 12:25 p.m. Couldn't make a video in the morning because there were some new rules implemented and have to be strictly on court with the athletes, training them. Whether I'm training them or not, I have to be there till like 10:30 or 11 o'clock, and then whatever I can do, I'll do. But I've decided to bring a small change today. I want to put up a video on a educational topic, which is the current topic I'm going to talk about. It's known as the stretch shortening cycle, and it's basically a mechanism which acts as a base, or you can say it's the founding principle of many plyometrics exercise, or what exactly plyometric exercise is built on. So, a stress shortening cycle is basically a muscle tendon mechanism which is applied, and it's normally seen in jumps, plyometric movements, even running, walking. And what it basically does is produces shortening of muscles in eccentric position and lengthening of the lengthened muscles in concentric way. So there are three phases which happen here. Basically, there's like a eccentric contraction. There's a phase in which there's a isometric transitional phase known as amortization, and there's a phase called the concentric contraction. So eccentric contraction basically happens when muscles are in a lengthened position, but they are shortened. So basically they are shortened against force. In an example I would like to provide, which is like a counter movement jump. Now here what happens, the muscles which are eccentrically lengthened are the glutes and the hamstrings, which when you are initiating a CMJ, you go down. You basically do a bit of a squat down. You pull your arms behind in a very fast motion, and you jump up. That's what a CMJ is. So technically, when you go down, the glutes are lengthened, the hamstrings are lengthened. Now, when you go down and you pause for a minute, for a second, sorry, the amortization phase takes place. Basically, it's the transitional phase between eccentric and concentric phase. Now, this is a phase where it provides it's the phase where energy is stored and it's ready to convert into concentric loading. And the next phase will be concentric, which is basically the jump which we perform. Now, this stored energy in the tendons, basically the stress shortening cycle works on two components of the muscle, the PEC and the SEC. The PEC is known as parallel elastic component, which is arrangement of muscle fibers parallelly, and the myofibrils, I guess, and the SEC is the strength elastic component, which is basically the muscle fibers, striated muscle fibers, which take up the energy and store it. Now, these two work in coordination along with the tendon of the muscle, which stores the energy when you go into the eccentric contraction, and when you start propulsing, it gives you a push. Now, why is SSC important to learn? Now, this is the basic mechanism in which energy is forced, energy is produced and stored and converted back. Now, this has been proved in a lot of research papers. I don't know if I can put them in the description. Let's see. But I'll try to. And basically, what happens is compared to a squat jump, a CMJ has an increased height jump of 6 to 7% because of this mechanism. A squat jump is basically you going into a squat position. So, starting in a squat position and then jumping up, compared to a CMJ, which is basically you are starting in a standing position, you squat down, you swing your arms back fast, and you swing them up when you have to come jump up. So in this position, you are storing energy, you're storing potential energy, you're converting it to kinetic and potential again. When it's getting converted to kinetic again in the form of concentric contraction of the glutes, calf, hamstrings. You jump up. This loads the tendons as well, this loads the muscles as well, and it's also used in a lot of daily activities such as walking, running, and etc. So, this was my attempt of explaining a small topic to you guys. Thank you for listening. Maybe I'll come up with a better video soon, but bye.